Hey guys, it's Mel. We are here for Messages with Mel, and I thought of something that would be cool today. I have 3 decks, all from Denise Linn. Um, 3 of my favorites, actually. I absolutely love her cards and the artwork. So I thought we would do piles 1, 2, and 3, and each pile will have 1 card from each deck. So each pile will have 3 cards. The first deck we're going to use will be the Mystical Garden Oracle deck, and these are all from Denise Linn. The second one will be, I've had this one for a while. It's called the Sacred Forest Oracle, also by Denise Linn. And then, of course, my one of my favorite decks ever by Denise Linn, and this is the Soul Coaching one. I use this one frequently because I just love it so much. I am so connected to it, and a couple of my fellow reader friends feel the same way about it. It's a beautiful deck. She has just amazing decks, so all 3 of them. But that Soul Coaching one is something special to it. But let's start with getting the cards all ready to go. I have shuffled and cleared them already. We'll do one more quick shuffle here, and I'm actually going to do one of these shuffles. Whoop, if I can get my hands to work. All right, there we go. And I'm hearing one more shuffle. We're just going to, unless something falls out for me, we're going to pull. Oh, that one wanted to fall out, so that's going to be number 1. We'll look at them all once I get all the cards done. We'll look at them one pile at a time. Okay. So card number 2. There's card number 2. And I didn't really have a question, guys. This is just a overall collective, what do we need to know for our highest and best good. Didn't really come on with a question. I would say since it's the beginning of June, maybe this will be for the month of June, which we be focused on for the remainder of June. Okay. And let's see. One more card. We need one more card, Spirit. One more card. Which one were you going to give to us for pile number 3? I'm hearing pull from the top. Okay. So that was the first set from the Mystical Garden. Now we'll go to the Sacred Forest Oracle card deck. Again, I did shuffle before and clear them, but we'll do it again. And that one wanted to come out. Will be card 1. Card 2. And that one wanted to come out, but it went back in. And that's card 3. And the Soul Coaching deck. Oh, wow. That spit went out real quick. Okay. 2. And what are we going to get for 3? There we go. That's the one. We get that one. I just saw the card that fell out of for the 3rd pile. We do get that one often here, which is great. Okay. So we'll start with pile number 1, and we'll go through all 3 cards. So pile number 1, I'm gonna try to remember to do like timestamps and stuff, but guys, I'm just not really good with that stuff just yet. I'm getting the hang of all of the social media stuff, but I'm getting the hang of it, I think. So we are starting the first deck on timestamp of 4:42. Okay. So I'm gonna pull. So I did the Mystical Garden one first, which would be grounding, number 12, gnomes. Okay. And then the Sacred Forest was upside down, okay? So make sure that you're paying attention to this one in particular. And the third card was also upside down. So all important, but just there's might be something within these last two cards that you really need to pay attention to, okay? So the second card in pile number 1 was the Phoenix Transmutation, and it is number 29. Okay, and then that's what it looks like upside down. And card number 3 in pile number 1, also upside down, and it's number 46, and it is the Strength card. Okay, wow, look at that. Look at that. Okay. Wow, you guys. All right, I'm going to put those upside down for a minute so I can read as they came out. My mentor, Shane, would always say, read it upside down first, and then you can turn it around. There might be something in the card that looks different upside down, right? Different perspective. Okay, so card number 1 in pile number 1, the grounding card. Okay. Obviously, like, this is this very naturey card. It looks like they're out in a garden. It's a really nice garden, actually. But what I'm focused on here is these look like steps to me. All of these the shrubbery, the hedges, the way that they're cut, they look like steps, like spiraling up, spiral steps. I don't know if you can see that or not. And what I'm hearing is taking the steps to really get grounded, actually get grounded. Too often we just, I do this too, you just take a couple of minutes here and there to, root yourself to the earth and thank Mother Earth and Mother Gaia. Just like doing it super quick, right? Not getting fully involved in the actual grounding process. Because we can sit there and visualize roots coming from our feet for 30 seconds before we go do something that we need to ground for first. But if we're not taking at least once in a while the opportunity to take all this like proper steps to get somewhere quiet, to have no interruptions, to have enough time to actually get the full effect, right? We can go stand outside in the grass and connect, but what I'm talking about is really like getting into like a deep meditation or something that takes more than just a few seconds. That's a great daily practice, but we also need to get deeper. We need to continually spiral a little deeper, right? Spiral up or down a little deeper. Okay? I'm feeling spiraling down because I'm grounding into the earth. So I just feel like that spiral staircase going all the way down into the earth and like really getting deep into the earth and really taking your time to sit there and soak it all in. Okay. There's so much beauty in doing the entire like ritual, right? We'll just call it that. It doesn't have to be, but yeah, I'm seeing a whole bunch of like little gnomes like sitting outside and in crisscross applesauce and just really rooting into the earth, but for more than just a minute or two, right? Okay, it's like really get grounded. And then I'm also, so the second card here is this Phoenix. So what I'm really seeing from it first, because it is upside down, is this fire, right? And I'm really feeling like you've been through it. You've been through it. You've been through something like has just burned you down, all the way down. Yeah, I just keep hearing I've been burned. I've been burned. We've all had those times that we've been burned. It's especially hard when it's from someone that you trusted and love. Um, and I'm kind of feeling like this might be a person in your life or people. It doesn't have to be for everyone. This is collective, right? So we're taking what resonates, guys, and we're leaving the rest. But I'm for someone, at least someone, one person here. There is someone who you loved and trusted, and you thought that you could trust your life with, and they burned you bad. Um, it was not pretty, but you're strong, which comes in card number 3 with that strength card, right? You're strong, and you might have been burnt all the way down to the ashes, but the Phoenix is here saying that you've transmuted that hurt, that pain, that betrayal, that the lies, all of that thing, all of those things that burned you down to ash. You're rising from that, and you're rising from it better, stronger, smarter, um, and I'm hearing more grounded because you understand now how important it is to stay grounded, especially when you're being torn down or going through something, right? You're grounded, but you're also taking flight from whatever this was that burned you down. You're getting past it, you're flying from it, and you're moving on to bigger and better things. And with that, I say congratulations, because that's not easy to do, but you've done it, or you're in the process of doing it, of rising from that situation or that person, right? You're already starting to take flight here. And the fire might still be trying to get to you, but you're just out of reach. You're being protected. They're not going to be able to get to you again, okay? Unless you let them. But I really feel like there's a protection there that's not going to allow them to get to you, or not going to, for you to let them get to you, okay? All right, I think you've learned your lesson on this one. I really feel very strongly that this was like a betrayal of some kind. And again, that doesn't have to be for everyone. It could be self-betrayal, you guys. You could be betraying yourself in some way, in negative talk, or not believing in yourself, right? But for someone very specific, and let me know in the comments if this resonates for you, there's been a mighty betrayal, is what I'm hearing. And I'm sorry for that. We all go through them. We have to. It's part of our process, right? Unfortunately. Okay. But again, you guys, here, card number 3 for pile number 1, it comes in with that strength. With that strength. Look at that. Put it up, or put it right side up. Look how ferocious and mighty that dragon is, first of all. That's your protection. That's the protection that's holding you, that's carrying you, so that you can have the strength. And look at her face. She is determined. She looks a little worried, but she's very determined. She knows she has her protection, right? She knows that she's riding on the wings of protection, or on the back of protection, and that it's going to carry her into flight, so that she can rise above that fire, right? So she's rising, or they haven't taken off quite yet. Here you have on your own, but here it's like, oh, okay, all right. So the dragon is also grounding, right? So see how he hasn't quite taken flight yet because he is grounded. Like the first card here for grounding, he's grounded. And I'm just noticing, what is that back there? I don't know if I said number 46, but the number 46, there's a whole like kingdom back here. I don't know if you can see that. Like there's like a castle and a whole, like it looks like a whole kingdom back here. Down in like a valley, but you're above it. You're above it. So this might have been a community that kind of, I don't want to, I guess the word I'm hearing is shunned, or ejected or rejected. So you could have been part of like a group of people and they kind of like pushed you out, is what I'm hearing. That could have been part of the fire that burned you. But I'm hearing, I'm feeling actually like this rejection of some kind, from more than one person. It could have started with one person, I'm seeing, and then there could have been some rumors and stuff like that, or they could have embellished on things, and all of a sudden you have like a community of people who now think you're the bad person, right? This is just kind of the scenario that's unfolding in front of my eyes right now, or in my mind's eye. But it doesn't matter. You can leave that community behind, because you're on a journey, on a new journey. You have your dragon protecting you, and he is ferocious, and he is not going to let this happen again, and neither are you, because you're rising from it, right? You're rising above it and from it, and as long as you stay grounded and rooted and know you have your protection and know you can move on and leave that fire behind and those ashes behind and come out better for it, that's all that matters. I'm just hearing this, someone needs to know this. Every negative or unfavorable situation that we are in, it turns into a lesson. And I'm hearing once that lesson is learned, it'll stop showing up. New lessons will come after that. And they're not all going to be this betrayal or something negative, guys. It's not always that. There's a lot of knowledge and wisdom and moving on that can be done in positive situations as well. When you find that friend system who supports you no matter what and who uplifts you, it doesn't have to be a whole community, it can be one person. Okay. And I'm hearing for some of you, you need to start with this person, with yourself, and then build from there. There's a lot of distrust in the self right now. Yeah. Start believing in yourself a little bit more. Okay, guys. One more thing about the strength card is it looks like she's ready for this adventure, right? She's dressed for the adventure. She's prepared. She has her little satchel here. I can imagine that's full of food and water and whatever else, and she needs to go on this new adventure. Okay. So be prepared. Get prepared. New adventure awaits. But you are protected. All right, let's cut the cord with pile number 1. and move on to pile number 2. I'm going to try to make this as short as possible, but we're already at 20 minutes. So timestamp for card pile number 2 is 2015. And so the first card is number 2, and it is the clearing lightning storm. Wow. So the first thing that sticks out to me, you would think would be the lightning, right? But it's not. It's this wall. It's this wall here. You've been putting up walls. You've put up a wall here, and I'm hearing that is to protect yourself from all of the challenges, from the storm that you've been in. And I feel like this might be, for some of you, since day one, right? Since the day you were born, it feels like you've been in a storm. You've had all of these like major challenges up here with the mountain, right? All of these clouds. But look, like you've put the wall up, right? But you're kind of far from it now. And you're calling in the storm to be cleared. You're calling in the light. You're calling in the power to clear this, whatever this is, out, right? Yeah. I'm hearing it's time to start taking down a couple of bricks from your wall and letting yourself let some people in. And not necessarily even people. I'm just hearing like you've had your wall up so long. It's time to start taking it down one brick at a time, right? Slowly. We're not asking you to tear the whole wall down here, but they're asking you, Spirit's asking you to start taking it down one at a time. As you're clearing out the energy, start clearing out the wall as well. And you have all of this this little field with all these beautiful little flowers here, and the flowers are all, for the most part, pink, right? So allowing yourself to break down that wall a little to allow more of that love to come to you. Right now they're just little. Spirit wants you to have a big beautiful flowers, right? Big beautiful pink roses or peonies or something like this, right? Those, they want you to have a lot of love, not just a little spattering of it here and there. The wall that you've put up is not allowing for any more than this little bit to come in. Okay. So this is all about let's clear this old stagnant energy that you had for so long, the reason you've built this wall, and let's clear it out, call in the light, call in the power. And look, she's standing in a V, a victorious stance. She's victorious for allowing herself to call in that light and that power and breaking down that barrier. And she's in a green dress, guys, which just brings me right to the heart chakra, okay? You're blocking your heart chakra from allowing this love, or I just feel like you haven't let anything come in, or hardly anything, because it's a protection. But it's okay. You can start letting that fall away a little bit. You've been through a lot of challenges. It's okay. The storm is clearing. You are clearing it. You are calling on your guides and on God and on the angels to help you clear all of that out. Okay. card number 2, it is upside down. Number 5, it is Bee Spirit Prosperity. That's what it looks like upside down. And right side up. Okay. A lot of orange tiger lilies. Tiger lilies might mean something for you. Might mean I'm hearing might remind you of somebody, or remind you of a place that you love to go. The tiger lilies are important, and it might not be for me to understand, but for you, again, this is collective, so take what resonates. If tiger lilies or lilies in general are something, a symbol or a sign, just take it as a synchronicity. And bees always remind me of working hard, right? Hard workers, they work all day so that they can feed the hive and the queen, and take good care of them. And then there's this fairy here. It looks like a male fairy. He's holding like a ring, maybe. It looks like maybe a ring that would fit on someone bigger than a fairy or a bee. And it's very bright. What does this ring mean? It's definitely sticking out to me. I'm hearing working. Okay, so working hard to get the things that you want, the luxuries in life, right? Again, though, I'm hearing working hard to let go. There's a lot of green in this one too. This is a very heart-centered so far, a very heart-centered, I feel, reading. And okay, I'm also hearing, you know how the bees, at least bumblebees, this looks like a honeybee here, working honeybee, but it just popped in my mind about how bumblebees shouldn't be able to fly, but they can. Don't understand it. Their bodies are bigger than the wings that they have that would be able to carry them, but somehow they just make it work. And what I'm hearing here is somehow you just make things work to get the things that you want and need in life. You work hard and things just work out for you because you put the work in, okay? Okay. Okay. You have some more hard work coming towards you as well to try to break down this wall. This is what it's bringing me back to. It's bringing me back to that wall. You have some hard work to do, because this isn't going to be easy for you to just start breaking down this wall. There's gonna be a lot of I'm hearing the words shadow work, so I mean that's just what I'm thinking right now. Not necessarily the physical work, but this is the work with your shadow self, with your soul, with God and the angels. This is going to be a lot of work for you, but don't discount yourself that you can't fly just because your wings are smaller than they, and because people say you can't fly. Don't discount yourself because of that, because you hold the ring, you hold the prize. You already hold the prize within you, and carry it with you. And again, Oh, that wasn't the first card. Sorry. So, but like the first card pull, you're being carried through this. Okay? So, you're not doing this alone. You have the backup. This is spiritual backup, okay? I'm not talking about a physical person right now. I'm talking about you have so much spiritual backup and protection. They're gonna help you work through this and bring the prize with you, and it's even going to start shining brighter, right? It's pretty bright right now, that little ring. It's shining pretty bright. They're going to help you see how bright it can be. That's nothing. That's nothing. That's just a little light. There's so much more inside. Okay, let the bee spirits help you work this out and keep your eye on the prize. He's looking right at it. He's looking at it and he is smiling. He's happy. Okay? Let spirit help you out and keep your eye on the prize. Okay. So card number 3, I think flows perfectly with these first 2 cards, you guys. It's number 4 and the word is adventure, right? This is going to be an adventure. You are going on a little bit of a journey here, okay? This may take some time to get all the way up there, or wherever you want to land on this path, right? There's going to be lots of highs and lows. There's going to be lots of emotion. There's going to be some confusion, and I'm seeing that because of the valleys and the mountains for the highs and the lows, okay? And then there's so many like little challenges and big challenges, and then there's some fog back in here, and you're gonna kind of meander. It's not a straight path. It's not at all. You're gonna meander back and forth through this path, you guys, and you're gonna, gonna be releasing a lot on the way. The sun will still shine on you. So always look for that little bit, those little bits of sunshine, pockets of sun in the journey. I'm hearing it might not be an easy journey, but it'll be worth it in the end, because once you get to your destination, you'll see how much more beautiful it is than where you're standing now. Okay? Make sure you're bringing your support with you with the walking stick here. You have bee spirit helping you. You have sky spirit helping you here. Okay? And you have your own spirit helping you here. But be prepared. She's got her backpack full. She's got her backpack with everything she needs for this journey, to get through it. And you will get through it. It's just a matter of timing and how you get through it with your responses to whatever comes up in your path. Okay? It could be a snake, it could be a bunny. Either way, react to it with respect and grace, and knowing that it's all going to be okay, whether it's the snake or the bunny, right? The bunnies are cute and they'll just hop away. The snakes might have a little bit more danger to them, but just leave them alone and let them move on, and then you can move on too, right? A couple of little bumps in the road, that's all there is. A couple little bumps, that's it. Okay. You can do this, guys. You can do it. You're strong. You can do this. You're already starting to clear. You're already doing that piece. That was in the first card. You will be victorious once you get through this. Okay. And let's cut the cord with that reading and move on to card number, or pile number 3. And pile number 3 will start at 3522. And let's see which, this is the first one. Okay, yes. Okay, so pile number 3, purification, is the word. Number 30, and morning dew. I think I had this in one of my quick reels the other day. Okay, and that was upside down, sorry, and this is right side up. Very beautiful. Lots and lots and lots of green here. Another heart-centered card. And with the rain, or the morning dew, the raindrops, it, you know, reminds me of a teardrop. Allowing your emotions to release. Okay, so there's some sunlight like coming in here and like shining a light on this teardrop with this, or this dewdrop with this fairy inside. She looks quite content, actually. Allowing your heart to pour. Okay, here we. Allowing your heart to pour the love from it. There's so much happiness in that, allowing your heart to just pour into I'm hearing yourself first, but also I'm seeing all these other little drops of dew all over here. I feel like this is all your friends and family, right? But the most important one to pay attention to is the one that you're in. So that's your own. And allowing that sunlight to beam the light and reflect off of all of these little dewdrops, right? I'm seeing this reflection of light just sparking even more light. I don't remember, there was a reading that I did about sparking a light within you. And this one, I feel, yes, within you, but also by allowing yourself to be emotionally, allowing yourself to have your emotions and wear your emotions, and not worry about like what people think. If like, I'm a Cancer, I can cry at the, you know, a commercial on TV because there was a puppy or something, you know, and I used to hide that. Now I let those emotions kind of like flow. I don't hold them in. And this is what I'm trying to get across. Allowing those emotions to like flow and release, especially if you have to, you know, if you have to tear up and cry, it's okay. It's not weak, you guys. You've been told our whole lives that crying is weak. It's not. It's a release. It's a strong way to release emotion, or just anything like anger, fear, sadness, grief, all of that, right? We can't trap that in the bubble. We can't trap the little fairy of grief and sadness in the bubble. We have to let that come out so that we can allow the other dewdrops in our life to also illuminate. if we're always sad and full of pain and grief, we won't see that around us either. Okay, so I really am feeling that this is giving you permission. This is what I'm hearing, giving you permission to allow yourself to emote. And in that, there will be some relief, which will bring some happiness, and then you'll be able to let all of the other little dewdrops sparkle, right, with the light. I'm just hearing like you're too far in to even see all the sparkle around you. So release that. Don't bottle that up. Release it, whatever it is: anger, grief, sadness, all of these. Okay. Card number 2 in pile number 3 is number 41. It is the Starry Night Acceptance, and it was upside down. That's what it looks like upside down. And then right side up. Okay. There's some communication. Something about communication here. Okay. Along with your emotions, I feel like you're holding back some communication as well. And the word here is acceptance. There's the person on this card, they're looking up at the Starry Night, but they look solemn. They're holding something in. Along with this card, right? You're holding something in. You're holding the emotions in. This goes along with it here. You're holding some sort of communication back. Whether this is to avoid conflict or avoid a fight or of some kind, avoid, I'm even hearing like embarrassment. Whatever you're holding in and holding back, again, similar to the first card where it's asking you to release the emotion. This is asking you to release the communication. And I think this is tied directly in to each other. Because if you're not communicating, then you're not allowing the true emotion of whatever this is come out, okay? Don't hold back the communication. I'm hearing think it out. Have the conversation, the back and forth in your brain first. It doesn't always end up that way, obviously, because the other person or whatever this is, their reaction might be different than what you play out in your brain. However, it needs to come out in some way. I'm hearing give it grace. Don't do it in anger. So if you're arguing, don't bring it up then. If you're mad at something, don't bring it up then. Bring it up in a calm and respectful way. But it has to come out. It has to come out. This communication, whatever this is, it has to come out. Because you're holding yourself back. You're holding yourself in the dark with it. I'm hoping that makes sense. There's someone here that this is for sure. Let it out. Let your emotions out. Let the communication out. And then when we get to card 3, this will be fulfilling. It will be very fulfilling for you, because one, it'll be out of your head and your body and your soul, and like it'll finally be out. It'll be out in the open. Seeing these blue skies up here, right? It'll be out in the open. Still a little bit of fog back in here, so I'm hearing that you're going to hold back something. Don't hold back, okay? Make sure you're clearing it all out so that the skies are all blue and not cloudy. And then this is going to be a fulfilling outcome. It might go a couple of different ways. I'm just seeing the different kinds of fruit here. And she's got her eyes closed. So this might be scary for you guys. If you have to close your eyes to get through this process, that's okay. I'm hearing the fruits of your labor. The fruits of the labor will be better in the end, right? You'll be better for it in the end. That emotional release and that communication release, it's going to give you an abundance of fulfillment. Okay. Number's 24 here, but I'm also seeing 3 apples in her hand. So something about threes is important in this one. Hearing 1, 2, 3, and then there's 3 more up here. Okay, so there's 3 and 3. I'm feeling a relief. I'm feeling a relief from the release. That's what I'm feeling. In her face, she has her eyes closed, but for some of you, this might be because you have to literally like close your eyes to get this all out. But I'm also feeling like you can finally put your guard down and just relax and close your eyes once this is over with, okay? All right. Okay, guys. We'll cut our cords with number 3. Do a quick recap. So pile number 1, you had grounding, okay? The Phoenix transmutation. You are rising from the ashes, and you have strength. You have the strength, and you have protection that gives you extra strength, okay? Pile number 2, you are clearing and breaking down walls, but you're calling in your power and your light at the same time. You're working towards that goal, right? Bringing in that goal. You're working hard towards that. And there's something about the tiger lilies here again that's popping out to me, guys. So there's something about tiger lilies that's important, okay? Keep your eye on the prize and just work towards that goal. You're going on an adventure, okay? This is going to be an adventure, and it might be a little bit of a long one, and it's going to have ups and downs, but you're going to get through it, and you're going to get to the sun over here, right? You're going to get to wherever you want to get into in this trail. I'm feeling right way back here, so it might be a little bit of a haul. And then pile number 3, you have morning dew, purification. Allow your emotions to release. So, and then letting the light shine on the other dewdrops around you. Get that communication out. Don't hold that in. Don't keep yourself in the dark anymore. Allow that communication to come out, and you will be fulfilled, okay? Even if you have to do it with your eyes shut, you will be fulfilled at the end once this comes out. Get it off your chest. Let's do, where are my angel cards? angel cards. Let's do one collective angel card to see what synchronicities or just one more extra piece of advice. We might as well. I'm already at almost an hour. We're at 50 minutes and 20 seconds. Oh, and here is the card. Okay, guys, here we go. Self-love. And I think I just pulled this a couple weeks ago. The number is 676. Prioritize your well-being and cultivate a deep sense of love and compassion for yourself. It all starts with the self, guys. Everything starts with the self. Okay. I'm going to leave it at that. And I hope this made sense to you. Please like, share, follow, subscribe, comment, hit the bell, do all the things to let me know you're here and that you like what you hear. Comment below if any of this resonated with you, or just let me know which pile you picked and give me a thumbs up or something. I love doing these, and I will continue to do them as long as I know that you guys are enjoying them. All right. I love you, and I will see you in the next one. All right. Bye, guys.